With a comfy yet elegant outfit today. I'm wearing this new white top. It was listed on the web shop last week. And then this black vest, which is also new on the web shop. I don't know if I'm gonna wear a belt. I have pretty bad period cramps today, so maybe it's better to go without the belt. This is okay. It's okay for now. Comfy outfit of the day. Now I just need some jewelry and then I am ready for some breakfast and ready for work. This one is adorable. By the time that you're going to see this video, I am coming back from a week's vacation in Greece. So I am prepping 2 collections this week and also trying to film 2 videos. So bear over with me, I'm trying my very best. So I've laid out some different, like here we have pink tones, green tones, and yeah, I'm ready to shoot. This is gonna be a very summerly drop this week. So let's get changed, get started. I'm slightly challenged by my period today. This dress is so cute, but it's very close fitted and I'm bloated with cramps. So I'm trying to make it work. It's a really cute dress. It's my first meal today. It's 3 o'clock. Been shooting for a long time. So now I'm waiting for DHL. They should be here before 4 o'clock. That's the latest time for delivery. So in half an hour it's 4 o'clock. At 7 o'clock tonight I'm gonna go get the second spray tan I've ever had. If you haven't seen the first one I ever got with my sister, I went because she wanted to get a spray tan, but she was afraid to get one on her own. So she convinced me to get one as well. Now, it's actually also after a conversation with Julianne. I'm gonna put a link down below to that video where we went and got our first spray tan ever. If you haven't seen it, it's old, probably embarrassing. Maybe I shouldn't link it. Anyway, I had a conversation with Julianne the other day, and we talked about we're going to Greece together. We talked about how I'm never gonna get tanned, so I'm gonna go get a spray tan tonight so that I can, 1, surprise my mom. I can't wait to see her reaction, and 2nd, so that I can feel tanned from the beginning of our vacation. Like, I just want to feel super summery, vacation mode. Yeah, it might sound crazy, but that's what I'm gonna go do. So I'm probably gonna be orange and weird looking tonight. But I'm gonna bring you guys, so I'm gonna wait for DHL. It feels quite upside down that I'm about to pick out an outfit in my wardrobe that I wouldn't mind if it was ruined, and then I'm gonna clean off my makeup and then go out in public. Okay, something to ruin. Cute outfit. I'm gonna go take a shower, make sure that my body is clean, rinse off my makeup, and then we're gonna go get a spray tan.
Så sparer du tid og endda til lave priser. Og husk at det prismænd.
Ooh, have you been on holiday? No, not yet. And by the time that I'm gonna get home from my vacation, this is all gonna be washed off. Wait till you see my face. I'm about to take my shower. I've been sleeping, it's been on for longer than 8 hours, so I'm about to wash off hopefully the worst bit, because my face looks weird. I've been editing all morning. This week's vlog, I come thrifting with, last week's vlog, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna watch this in a week. Yeah, it took me all morning. It's 12 o'clock. I got started at 8, so I'm ready for a shower, to brush my teeth. Yeah, too many details. I'm starting to feel vacation mode getting closer. I was working until 11 o'clock last night, editing up the vintage drop for the 25th of August. It's done. It's all done. I feel very proud, working a week ahead. So I now have to pack orders. I have the vintage drop today. It's Friday. And then when this day is done, the last work bits, closing off the studio, I can finally get into vacation mode. Yeah, I'm so tanned. Kind of loving it. I think I look very fresh. It is a bit dark still. This was the first wash, and she said that you could see the tone after second shower, so
Og et andet eksempel kunne jo være en af de første ting,
Der er farlige, og hvis man sætter sig for at være sådan en, der påpeger alt, der er farligt.
I'm just getting ready to shoot this dress. It's one of 2 new dresses, and I think it's so adorable. It's so soft, comfortable, and this is the pattern. God, I wish I could be tanned like this all the time. I just look so fresh. This is the second dress. It's really cute and it's so comfortable. Really light. It's long. Popping over to the corner. It's long, flowy, and I just feel like it looks so good because I am tanned. I've decided I'm gonna come back to the studio again tomorrow in case there is an order or 2 more to ship out before my week off before heading to Greece. Yeah, I think it's a self-employed guilt thing that you want to push it to the very last moment so that the least people possible are gonna have to wait a week to get their order shipped out. So yeah, I'm gonna be back here tomorrow. I'm not saying goodbye to the studio today, but I do really like it here, so it's okay. It's like my second home. I was working until 11 o'clock again last night, and then I woke up and continued. I filmed a reel that I can post throughout the week. 3 date outfits. This was partly one of the outfits. So it's gonna be up on Instagram at some point. I went to the studio, I've packed and shipped out the last orders. I have exchanged some money, so I have some euros. I'm pretty much done with work stuff. Now I need to pack. I'm leaving at 2:30 in the middle of the night tonight. So I'm just sorting out the last washing, and then we're gonna pack for my vacation and get ready. Maybe I should have that one. Ooh! I need you guys. Swimwear. Ooh, I'm not a good packer, but I've laid out everything I think I'll need on the bed. We have like underwear, kimonos, one dress, a pair of trousers, swimwear, fancy tops, a nightgown, shorts, skirts, one cardigan, everyday cozy tops that I can wear, you know, to the pool, to the beach. Then I have some lady stuff here, sun lotion. I think I'm gonna put on this nail polish tonight. It's my Grease nail polish. We have my travel outfit that I'm gonna wear tonight. We have Buch's Sudoku, The Art of Being Fucking Honest, and then this one that I bought for the trip. I haven't looked into it yet, but it's like test your personality, who are you? We have some sweets and money, and I think that's all. I'm like, I don't know how many shoes I'll need. And not to forget the big portion of jewelry I'm gonna bring this year. I just want to have some beautiful things to wear at night. So I'm bringing 3 necklaces, some big earrings. I love these ones, they're new, they're on the web shop. These are sold out on the web shop, I believe. Also these ones, adorable. A bow, this hair clip, and then I have 2 pairs of sunglasses in here. And yeah. Moving you out of the sun. Oh, a lemon tree. Whew. They're really good. And I changed my mind about Miss Lemon. I've put her out here, which is gonna be so much better for her than staying indoors for a week with no water. It should get We should get some rain by the end of the week, but it should be a warm, sunny Danish week ahead. The door and window is open, the dishwasher is going. I just took a shower. I've packed. Feels good. If you haven't already made yourself comfortable, maybe got yourself an iced coffee or something nice to drink, then I would suggest that, because I will now do a Q&A. I have asked you guys on YouTube under the community tab if you had any questions for me. I can see that there is 200 comments. I won't answer that many questions, I promise, but I'm gonna go through some from the top. So some of the comments that has been getting most likes, those are the ones I assume have questions that most of you want the answer to. So good. We're gonna start out with your work ethic is unreal. Thank you so much. Curious on how many hours you work every week, including all of your home projects. That's a very difficult question to answer, because over the past couple of days I've been working non-stop. I haven't seen one single person for the past 3 days. I've just been working. But I will say most weeks I work around, what has been normal for me is about 50 to 60 hours a week. That's a pretty standard work week for me. I will say that I have become so much better at juggling, or I'm trying to become so much better at juggling work time and private life, having, I don't know, prioritizing social things as well. It's probably super normal and natural that when you're self-employed and you're starting out, you want to put all of your time and effort into making that company be a success. And I started out in 2018, so by now it's time for me to figure out a balance between work and private life. And yeah, I'm still learning. It's extremely difficult when you do something that you really like and when your paycheck is always counting on just like yourself. It can be a big pressure from time to time, and there are definitely months where I feel stressed or where I can see that sales are going down and I get worried. So it's not easy, and it's probably never gonna be easy peasy to find the balance, but I'm trying. Do you plan at one point in your life to have a dog? Any other pet in the future? This is one of the questions I've been getting the most on Instagram and on YouTube. It's something I often get like comments on saying, you should really get a dog, or you should really get a cat. Or letting go of Luna is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And even though it was a massive stress factor in my life to have a pet that you didn't feel like you had time to really love and give the attention that it deserves to, you have no idea how big of a stress factor it was. And I work so many hours a week. I already have a job, and like financially I'm just so depending on myself that I'm so afraid of drowning myself in more things that will put a pressure on me. I don't know what it is. I think finding a new home for Luna definitely bruised me a little, and I would be so scared that something would happen where I would end up in the same situation again. I would feel like such a big fail, and I can't do it. So maybe sometime in the future, but it's not now. It's when I settle down, if I ever do that. I mean, So no, I'm not getting a pet, guys. How do you deal with loneliness? Isn't it scary to be in a house alone? No, never. I never feel scared to be alone. There was one situation while I've been living in this house. I think I had lived here for a month. It was still winter, it was dark outside, and I have censored lighting in the front of the house, so it's gonna turn on if there's somebody out there. And one night, and it's not super sensitive, that's one point to make, it's not super sensitive. So one night it just turned on, and I was in the hallway where I can see outside. I was so spooked that I turned off the lights, and I was like walking around in the darkness, looking outside through the windows. And I think I did that for like 10 minutes before I was like, Elise, there's nobody out there. It could be a cat. It could be a mosquito that flew into the center base and got it to turn on. I don't know. But there was nothing out there. Besides from that night, I never ever feel scared to live alone. I just don't. I've always loved sleeping alone, even when I was with my first boyfriend Daniel. When he wasn't at home, I was like hey Elise, you seem very grown up and responsible for your age. Thank you. Thank you. I always forget. Oh, it's like, it's weird, isn't it? For your age, because in one hand I'm a fully grown up person, in the other hand I feel quite young. Anyway, your talents are endless. Thank you so much. They're not. You paint, you wallpaper, you attach electric lights, you garden, you run your own business, you own your own home. Sorry, can't read. You're so creative, etc. Where and how did you learn to do all of these things? Or who inspires your enthusiasm and artistic creativity? Good question. Obviously a mix of things. First of all, my mom is a pretty girl bossy type herself. Secondly, my dad has never been a big part of my life, so many things that you would normally get your dad to do has been a big motivation for me to be able to do those things on my own. And then I think sometimes women will then find a boyfriend that will do those things for them, where I have just felt massive empowerment in knowing that I could do those things myself and never feel like I don't know, I'm just like that. I don't know, it's not even because I'm gifted or anything. This is actually a chat I've had with a few people by now. I do not have any talents. That's one thing to be very transparent about. I am not a person with a talent, a gift, something that just comes naturally to me. I'm very convinced by that, and I'm not saying it in any way for you to say, of course Elise. No, I mean it, and I am 100% okay with it. On the other hand, I'm a curious human being and I like to learn, and I'm pretty okay at gathering information and then trying to do it. First time it might fail, third time it might fail, but I want to figure out how to do stuff so much that I will figure it out. Does that even make sense? If there's something I want to be able to do, I will figure out how to do it, but it's never something that just comes naturally to me. Like, I'm not gifted. So if you work hard and you want to learn something, you want to be able to do something, you can. I'm not different. from most people. No. When you were little, what did you dream of becoming as an adult? I was one of those people. Why am I saying it like that? I don't know if this is gonna be super weird. I might be the only person who felt this way. I was a kid who hated talking about the future. I hated when people asked me, and I mean teachers did that from, I don't know when it started, maybe 4th grade, which is crazy. You should not ask kids what they want to be when they grow up. Actually, I don't think you should. To me, it was a question that made me so sad. Maybe I've always had a trouble getting older. I was always kind of in fear of having to make those massive decisions. So I picked out my youth education the night before, like, the appointments closed. The education I ended up taking was my 3rd priority, because the 1st and 2nd option you had to take like tests, and there was like a whole appointment system and steps that you had to go through. And 3rd on my priority list, it was an education where I could just show up and get started. And I don't know, I've always yeah, that's a very long answer. Another question: in a different world where you aren't a business owner, what is one career that you might find yourself in? Love your content, I've been following for years. Thank you so much. If I wasn't running my own business, I think I would still be self-employed. I think I would. I hope I would have been a photographer. That's another massive interest of mine. I love photography so much, so I hope I would have been a photographer. Oh, this is the most liked comment. What is Sophie doing now? Do you see her? I miss seeing her on occasion. Sophie is not an intern in my store anymore, and I can't say why she isn't. Oh, this is terribly hard to answer without saying something that's personal. But Sophie, I think you can see bits on her Instagram profile that she's struggling with some things, and it's not been easy over... I might be mistaken. I think she stopped as an intern about 1.5 years ago. I think has been rocky. So she was in the store drawing on the windows 3 months, 4 months ago, but I don't see her often at all anymore, unfortunately. I hope things will clear up. She is such a strong girl. She is one of those... She's one of those extremely impressive people that go through so many things. She's just so incredibly strong. She never complains. And when I was in the situation in November where I was suddenly homeless, my boyfriend and I had split up and things had been so extreme, Sophie shows up with a present for me, and she's just so caring, so loving, and so strong. You cannot believe it. So I can't say much, but pop over on her Instagram, send her a loving message, and that would be amazing. I would love that. There are so many questions. The last one I'm gonna answer is how my date went. A question I've been getting a lot. And I've been wanting to answer this question. I just wanted the date to be a little more in the past before I was gonna share online how it went. I mean, there is a guy in this story, and I want to have respect for him as well. The thing is that dating is crazy. I had been chatting quite a bit with this guy, more than I usually do. I'm definitely the type of girl who wants to just meet up and see if there's chemistry, because you can text forth and back and you can get the impression that you have so much in common, which we do. We do have so much in common, and we did have fun texting forth and back. But I know a lot of experts are gonna say that this is extreme and that I should be more open, but I can feel in 2 minutes if there's chemistry. I can feel in 2 minutes if I'm attracted, if there is something to build a relationship on. And I was quite scared that the chemistry wasn't gonna be there. So when I met him and I just didn't feel it, I was quite gutted actually. I mean, we had just been texting so much and we had so much in common. I think my expectations for this date, they were quite high. So it was cozy. We did have 2 drinks and that was it. Yeah. He did text me afterwards. I didn't really reply. I didn't carry on the conversation. I think he then knew that that was it. But dating is so hard. Like, the worst part of dating is the rejection. My brain. I need a vacation. Yeah, the worst part of dating is definitely the rejection. I hate it. I'm so bad at it. So the fact that I didn't have to put together a message explaining why I didn't feel it, that was a relief, because last Saturday I was out clubbing and I met a guy on the stairs when I was on my way out getting my jacket. He stopped me and he asked if he could get my number because he had seen me. He thought I was cute. And on those stairs, I couldn't look him in the eyes and say, I'm not interested. So I gave him my phone number and he texted me in the beginning of the week about a cup of coffee. And I spent 3 days thinking about how I was going to reply. And I got back to him and then I think I had been too soft, because he didn't give up. So dating is just brutal. It is. But it's also fun. It's also fun. And now I'm gonna end this video. I need to edit it and be ready to leave in the middle of the night. It's 6 o'clock now. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, even though it was... I don't even know what this video was. I hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. And by the time that you see this, I'm pretty much back from my holiday and I plan to get started on my brick wall, which I'm gonna lighten. And I'm also going to soon get wallpaper for my bedroom. So there are house projects coming up. I know that you like those. And I'm gonna enjoy a week off. It's gonna be amazing. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Gonna see you next week.